Lineups just announced. Ball. We'll be back in a moment. It's a very special day on the calendar. Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Julius Randle became an all-star in New York, but it was back in New Orleans that he found a stroke. The coaches told him, let it fly, and he said, quote, that's all I needed to hear. This league is about opportunity, confidence, and mindset. Those things came in all at once in New Orleans, and I was able to build on that. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Well, it's the time of the season when voters are weighing their options for the yearly awards. RJ, you think there should be more positional flexibility for the All-NBA and all-defensive teams?
1,000%. And I still don't have a vote, so my opinion doesn't matter. But seriously, the answer is yes. If you're talking about players' contracts, because it can affect a player's contract, they should have the ability to be the best players on the best teams, and that's what the All-NBA first team should be.
Got to get you a vote, man.
No, I'm good.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. Ben Simmons is out there with Rashawn Holmes. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. And for New York, at the 4 and the 5, it's Randle and Robinson. Derrick Rose is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the 3. Barrett against Simmons. Pass to Holmes. Rose grabs the board. Barrett against Irving. And there's Barrett on the assist by Brunson.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Curry finds Durant. Over Brunson. And that one's good by Durant.
And Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going in.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Holmes against Robinson. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
Now here's Randall. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Robinson can't hit.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
For New York, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Randall, pass to Brunson. Rose outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Brooklyn. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Simmons with the bucket.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Randall right side. And here's Brunson from the arc. New York no good that time either.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Holmes. 8 points in his last time out. Knocked away. Randall with a steal. Rose, the pass to Barrett. Outside for Randall. Back to Barrett. Outside Brunson. And the Knicks miss again.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Now here's Randall. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
An intense player on the boards. Love seeing Randall get after it and punish the opposition.
Timeout called, the Nets. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. Fournier's checked in for Brunson. And quickly subbed in for Rose. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Holmes. Warren comes in for Ben Simmons. Harris is checked in for Durant. And Sumner subbed in for Curry. Harris on the wing. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Knicks with the lead. Toppin with it. Irving picks him up. Here's Hartenstein. The three-pointer off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, what a burst of energy from Warren. Flying up to the rim for a nice dunk.
Here's Quickly. Here he goes. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal
And in
foul.
2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
The first one falls. You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013. Their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. It didn't work out, and it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched. Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Harris outside. Unloads. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
New York trailing. Here's Fournier. And the layup is good.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Knicks lead.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Pass to Sumner. Harris down low, guarded by Barrett, and that one's good.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Toppin. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The 3 is up. And another shot. Brooklyn with the board.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Sumner. Puts up a 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Ooh, that's a clever pass there by Kyrie, getting the ball to the guy for the better look.
Here's Fournier. Claxton with a rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And the foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul.
Fourth team foul.
There's 18 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Irving. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Fantastic at earning these whistles in close. Look, Kyrie, he has no fear when attacking any defense.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Back to Quickly. It's Barrett on the wing. Quickly outside. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
It's tough not to like a hard-working player like T.J. Warren. I mean, he gives his team a lot of effort and is a reliable points producer for them.
Here's Barrett. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Fans, a big round of applause for your Knicks.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
And the postseason is always something to look forward to in the NBA. Grant, as a player, when you're in there, how different is playoff basketball from the regular season?
Well, first of all, B.A., it's the best time of the year. Playoff basketball, the intensity raises to another level. Both teams making adjustments within the series. You have to know your counters. Really, at the end of the day, it's who wants it more and who can execute on both ends of the floor with the most consistency throughout the series.
The forwards are Fournier and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Robinson in at the 5. That's the group for New York starting the second. And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, nice finish from him on that drive. Uses his body well and helps extend the lead.
Now a timeout called by New York. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Your Knicks City Kings. Let's hear it, fans. Another big cheer for your Knicks City Kings.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. And the Nets shooting about 56% in this one. And it's stolen by Rose. And they're on the run. Here's Randall. Finished off the break. Randall's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's Brunson. Coming off a 16-point game against Boston.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Smart play from Rose. Getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
RJ, not too many teams are more willing to make bold front office moves than the Nets.
And we've seen it for a while. You had the Durant acquisition, the Ben Simmons trade. Brooklyn is never afraid to go all in to make a run for a championship.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Great timing by Randall. He has such good instincts at the offensive end.
27-19.
The Nets with a lead. Pass to Sumner. High post Holmes. Randall's there. Free throw line jumper. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Nice shot by Durant.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
And that one is stuffed right through.
What an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Here come your Knicks City Dancers, everyone. Get loud for them.
Irving's checked in for Sumner.
Kyrie Irving.
To the inside. Outside for Irving. And he can't get that one. Good D by Rose. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Brunson misses.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Curry against Robinson. Curry passes to Holmes. Shoots over Robinson. The bank shot, no good. New York trailing. Here's Rose. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
And if you're the defense, you can't let Rose run all over you because you will be forced to foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn. And he makes the first. RJ, you're in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Julius Randle.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Brooklyn ball.
Brooklyn with the ball. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Pass to Claxton. Now Durant. Guarded by Toppin. Durant inside. He's against Toppin. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The shot-making ability of Durant is what makes his pump fake so terrifying. It gets defenders off balance and leads to the foul.
First one falls for him.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall. It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
From deep, Rose. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Rose has got 6 in the quarter.
And at the arc, Rose definitely picks his battles, but when he sees his chance, he knocks it down.
27.
Toppin against Durant. Down low. Claxton. And he slams it in one-handed.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Shot is good by Barrett.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint.
Next
5 consecutive buckets.
29.
1:25 left in the first half. Pass to Harris. On the wing, Durant. Guarded by Toppin. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one's on Rose.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He's off on the first. And the Knicks making a change here. Brunson's checked in. And he sinks the second. Now a timeout called by New York.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Sitting answer. Let's hear it for your Knicks City Kings.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Jacks up a three. The Knicks keep it alive. Here's Barrett. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Barrett's got 9 points.
Second chance points are always painful. You have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Irving, the pass to Warren. And here's Harris. Brunson defending. Back to Warren. Out to Harris. From downtown, the offensive rebound. And the basket is good. He's got 6.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
And here's Brunson from the arc. That one is off. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Durant against Barrett. Shot clock at 6. It's good.
Kevin Durant.
And it's a 12-point Nets lead.
This is an intelligent play call by Durant, shaking up the defense so he can find his angle.
Quickly from outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Nets out in front, up by 12. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
A big round of applause.
Well, Coach, this first half has been a struggle. What's been the problem?
Lack of intensity. We're back on our heels. They're attacking us. We're not getting much done.
Guys, they'll look to be the aggressor in the second half.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They are leading by 12. And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
The production they've gotten from their bench has been phenomenalistic. I don't know if that's a word, but it sounded good, Ernie. As we know, depth is important to any team's success. They're demonstrating that tonight. And who knows, it might get the starters a kick in the back. No one wants to be outshined.
And over to Kenny. What'd you think about New York?
Well, it's never fun. When you're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. On the floor for Brooklyn, Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. Ben Simmons is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Holmes in at the 5 down low. Here's Durant, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Durant's got 12 points.
The versatility of KD, equally lethal in transition and the half court.
Well, thinking about the Aussie Ben Simmons, such an impressive defender, Richard.
Honestly, he's a defensive player of the year caliber player every year, mainly due to his ability to guard any position. This is the type of versatility that isn't seen very often.
Now here's Irving. Inside, here's Holmes. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Give him 8.
The playmaking ability of Kyrie Irving. This man just excels at finding ways to get the ball to his guys.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Holmes finds Simmons. Hook shot on the way. The shot's good.
Ben Simmons.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, and that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Barrett can't hit.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Poke loose. And stolen by Brunson. And it's Rose penetrating. Banked it in off the glass.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Nets lead 49.
The Nets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Simmons. Pass to Durant. Takes the 3. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Now a timeout called by New York. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Sumner's checked in for Brooklyn.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Pass to Simmons. On the wing, Curry. He shoots it. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got his 4th assist in this one.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons. Getting the ball into his hands off a wide-open shooter.
Now here's Barrett. 9 points in the game. And here's Brunson from the arc. And Holmes pulls it down. Holmes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. For 3, Durant. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From deep, Rose. The Knicks keep it alive. Fires for 3. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
35.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Making us move nightly.
For the Knicks, Toppin, he's checked in for Robinson. Fournier comes in for Barrett, and quickly subbed in for Rose. Outside Simmons. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And showing off his IQ right there. Simmons keeps things simple in pick and rolls and takes what he sees.
Here's Toppin. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Harris. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Joe Harris at the line. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. No good on the second free throw.
And Evan Fournier is the longest tenured NBA player out of France. There were 10 French-born players during the 21-22 season.
2 points. That one goes.
He's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And he comes up with a bucket.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
New York has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And Fournier from France, one of the countries on the rise in the basketball world, Grant.
No question. I mean, Canada has become a clear number 2 to the U.S. Then it's France, Australia, Germany with lots of guys in the league. Evan Fournier, a big reason we'll see more Frenchmen.
Yep, that one's good.
Rebounding oftentimes comes down to effort. How about Warren refusing to be outworked?
Randall finds Fournier. And here's Brunson. Back to Quickly. Fournier, the pass to Toppin. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
2 shots.
No good on that one. So the Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That'll be a second foul of the game. So for the Knicks, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's R.J. Barrett in for Fournier. Outside Warren to the middle. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got 8.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Brunson. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Simmons has got 6 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Curry. Back to Simmons. Over Quickly. And it's Simmons missing. And New York shooting 35% so far in this one. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. Pass to Curry. Inside, Claxton. It's tipped. Fast break, New York. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist by Barrett. Barrett's got 3 assists tonight. 9 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Irving. And the jumper is good at the free throw line.
There's such a great pace to Kyrie's game. That mid-range jumper, look, it's one of the best in the game.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Nets out in front, delivering the blowout. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And for the Nets, they're shooting incredibly well, 63%, and really making their shots count. And forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Derrick Rose is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now. That one's good for 2.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
So skilled at finding these opportunities and making these opportunities. Kyrie, he makes the right pass to the right guy at the right time.
Randall with a steal. And stolen by Durant. On the wing, Irving. There's the 3. Here's Holmes. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Barrett finds Brunson, shoots over Curry. That one a little long.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Over Randall. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Barrett, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Rashawn Holmes picks one up. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, Grant. The Knicks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Second team foul. Jericho Sims at the line, 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Mikhailuk's checked in for New York. He's off on the second. Robinson passes to Reddish. Robinson, it's good on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
73-47.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Sumner. Back to Mills. Here's Sumner. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
Pass to Sumner. Morris on the wing. Here's Sumner. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. Back to Sumner. Morris outside. Pass to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice D from Reddish.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game to win, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Here's Mills. The Knicks making their last shot. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And that's a foul called on Evan Fournier. That's his first foul of the game. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Julius Randle's checked in for Sims. R.J. Barrett comes in for Reddish. Brunson is checked in for Fournier. And quickly subbed in for Mikhailuk. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Simmons is checked in for Morris. Warren comes in for Harris. Curry, he's checked in for Sumner. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Mills.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth.
56.
Pass to Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Great setup. When you have Simmons' height, it's easier to see the entire floor.
Now here's Randle. Simmons defending. For 3, Barrett. The rebound by the Nets. Holmes has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Irving. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
A true wizard with the ball. Irving has some of the best handles that we have ever seen at any point in time in history.
Randall, the pass to Barrett, fires the three, and Holmes pulls it down. Holmes has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
And for the year, this will be the 3rd win in 4 games against this team. They really brought it tonight.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Richaun Holmes.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
That one's off. A big group substitution here for New York. Sims, he's checked in for Robinson. Hartenstein comes in for Randall. Reddish is checked in for Barrett. And Mikhailuk subbed in for Quickly. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Sharp, he's checked in for Holmes. Morris comes in for Simmons. Thomas, he's checked in for Curry. And it's Mills in for Irving. Outside Brunson. Stolen by Mills. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Thomas. Morris with it, out to the wing. Warren, the pass to Morris. Shot clock at 5. Oh, he tries a 3. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Hartenstein, out to the right wing. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Kyrie, the offense was clicking tonight. Can you talk about the impact of ball movement on your success?
It's very important. When we trust each other like that on both ends of the floor, especially offensively, it makes it easier for all of us to be aggressive, and I think that we did a great job of that tonight. We just got to keep it going. Fans deserve us to move up in these standings, man. We got some work to do. We got some work to do.
This team is as deep as it gets. They're all willing to put the work in, guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.